You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
I've been telling you about BetterCreditCards.com for a few years now. I'd love for you to take a few minutes today to check out the website. Who knows? You might find a better credit card, one that offers a better rate, or a credit card that offers cash back, airline miles, or other points and perks that can help you. Check it out now.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to BetterCreditCards.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday. Excited to visit with Kory from Kory and the Fireflies. He will be at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort this Saturday night, and he'll be opening for the band Everclear. Now, it's your first time performing at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort, but you have worked with Everclear in the past, haven't you?
We have. We've worked with a lot of bands. As you know, I think we're up to 80-plus national acts we've played with, but I've had the pleasure of playing with Everclear before. I believe it was Racine, Wisconsin. I think the gig was Harbor Fest, and it was cool, and we're looking forward to this one.
And like I said, it is your first time to perform at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. I've seen you there at other events, but are you excited to be a performer there this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's, kind of had our eye on the venue when, when they first got started, and there were some talks in the beginning, and didn't happen, and so we're excited that this one is.
Now, you guys have fans all over the place. You've done very, very well, but since you're from this area, you've got a huge fan base around here, so I bet you are going to see a whole lot of familiar faces in the crowd on Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's, we've always been pretty selective when we play and where, and so there aren't typically a lot of opportunities for our people around here to come out and see us, and so this is our only show, a public show in town this winter. So looking forward to seeing all those friends and family.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Grand Falls does a really good job bringing in some amazing talent. And again, Kory and the Fireflies will be there this Saturday. They will be performing with the band Everclear. And again, we've been talking about the fact that you're from this area. Where is everybody in the band from? Are you all from the Sioux Falls area? Where is everybody from in the band?
Yeah, well, I actually was born and raised in Rapid City, but I've lived here now for the entire life of the band, which will actually is 30 years this year, by the way, which seems pretty crazy. But so been in Sioux Falls for years. Love the city, and people have just been really warm and embracing, and we've always connected with our home homies here, and yeah, all three the other members are from South Dakota. One born in Madison, one born in Del Rapids, and the other here at Sioux Falls. So, but everybody is right close and been around for a while.
30 years now you've been performing. Kory and the Fireflies, you've had a chance to go all over the place. You've had a chance to do so many fun things. Do you think Kory from back 30 years ago would believe all of these amazing things you've had a chance to do?
Not really. We've had a lot of great shows. Like I said, played with a lot of national acts and a lot of really neat places, and as far away as Mexico. I've performed in England as well, and a lot of the states through the U.S. and just been a lot of fun. It's a fun thing to do. I tell everybody, if you get the chance, start a band, because it's been a lot of fun. But I would have never guessed that that band would run for 30 years, and honestly just grateful for that.
That is very cool. And Kory, you can tell that you enjoy what you're doing. The whole band, you guys, when you're on stage, you put your whole heart into it. It's a whole lot of fun. And folks can see that this Saturday night as you open for Everclear at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort in the Event Center. It's going to be a great show. Kory, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
John, thank you.
Again, our guest today has been Kory from Kory and the Fireflies. They will be performing this Saturday at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. Get out there a little bit early, have some dinner, have some fun. I'll be out there. It's going to be a blast. They will perform, and then following Kory and the Fireflies, the band Everclear will perform It's going to be one heck of a fun time. All of the details can be found at GrandFallsCasinoResort.com.
Insurance. It's important to have insurance, but it's more important to have the right insurance. After all, if you're not covered, it's like not even having insurance. Make sure you're covered for whatever claim might come your way with InsuranceChicken.com, helping you peck out great insurance deals in your area. You need insurance on your car anyway. Why not get great rates for great insurance from InsuranceChicken.com? That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We have Dr. Harley joining us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, good morning, John. I'm doing great. It feels like we're in the tropics today.
I know. It's like a heat wave. It's above zero. People are outside with no coats on.
For all you people coming out of state that come here, this is normal.
Yeah, this is kind of what it usually is like, really. It kind of is, really.
It feels warm.
Yeah, but yeah, it does feel warm for us because now we've been, 20, 30 below zero. Now it's above, which is nice. We've talked about so many things over the last couple of years. We've done this program each Wednesday for, 2 years, going on 3 years. How long have you been open?
Almost 4.
So I think
we're at 3.5, I think.
Yeah, so I think that we've been doing this like 3 years. But
right.
But just because we've been talking that long doesn't mean everybody has heard every one of the programs. So let's kind of just briefly talk about chiropractic in general. So if there's somebody listening, but they hear us talk about this, but about that, let's just kind of start from the beginning. And if I'm not super familiar with chiropractic, what first of all, how do you even describe what that is?
Right, that's a great question. And we've gone over so many different topics over the years, maybe repeated a few things, but it always comes down to chiropractic can help with a lot of different things. And maybe you're waking up this morning and you're feeling sore and achy, all that snow moving. This is a great time to start looking into chiropractic if you've never been or it's been a while. The new year's always a good time. Insurance is always, returns, like your co-pays and stuff have reset. So you got some benefits you can use. So if you didn't know that, chiropractic can be covered by your insurance based on, where you're at in care and all these different factors. But so it really just starts with reaching out to a chiropractor and getting set for a new patient appointment. Now, every chiropractic office is a little bit different, but our office, we really focus on trying to find the root cause of your problems. So we do a pretty thorough health consultation because we want to understand, what's going on, how long these issues have been there. So a little bit slower process, but once we get through all of that, then the adjusting's a lot quicker.
And the thing that I would relate that to is like when you go to a mechanic and you go, it's making this weird noise, they could just start changing things, guessing, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. But some of them will hook it up to a machine and do diagnostics and figure out, oh, hey, according to the machine, this is what the issue is. And then they just fix that one thing. And then your car is fixed a lot quicker.
Right. You could equate chiropractic kind of to like that because we're trying to figure out where's the problem at in your body. Yes, you're having pain somewhere or you're having stiffness or some issue, some symptom. Now, we're not just going to chase the symptom. We're going to figure out where's causing that problem to happen. It could be somewhere completely unrelated to where you're feeling the pain at. So that's why it's important for us to take the time to figure out where that problem is before we start adjusting. And what the adjusting is we're working to realign your spine, putting it back into where it should be at versus it's shifted out of alignment. It's, affecting the muscles, the nerves around it. And a lot of times that's where you're noticing pain. So we're adjusting those areas to help them move better. That's going to take the tension off that section and things are going to actually start functioning better. You're going to have less pain. You're going to have better mobility. In the long run, you're going to have better health and healing as well.
And one of the things that I really like is we've been not only talking on the radio, but when we come and visit with Dr. Harley, we also get adjusted. And I've noticed a big difference. And it's crazy to me how, it doesn't take a long time. It's a little bit of an adjustment, but then over the course of the next week, I feel so much better. And there are times that we have to miss an appointment for one reason or another. And I'm like, oh, I can definitely tell I missed an appointment.
When you're used to where your alignment should be at in your body, like you start to learn what your normal should be. So when things do shift out of alignment, you can already identify, okay, this doesn't feel right. I should probably get it taken care of. Versus if you haven't ever been adjusted, your body's used to where things are at right now. So that's kind of the normal. Yeah. I'm using air quotes because
on the radio.
Right. You can't see my fingers, but as you start getting adjusted, things are going to feel different. You might feel worse because your body's learning a new normal, what it actually should be at. Our body gets comfortable where things are, even if it's not where they actually really need to be or should be at.
If somebody listening is going, okay, I'm intrigued. I'd like to know more about this. Tell me more. How do they get a hold of you at Balanced Life Chiropractic? chiropractic, what's the first step?
Right, we got a couple different ways. We have so much technology anymore. It's pretty easy to get a hold of us. You can reach out to us on our Facebook page at Balanced Life Chiropractic, or you can call us at 605-215-1785 or go through our website.
And the website is balancedlifesd.com.
What could you do with an extra $129 a month? In this economy, every penny counts. So an extra $129 each month would absolutely help. Well, 97% of us have a cell phone, and the average person pays $144 a month. Mint Mobile can help you save a mint. At just $15 a month, that's an average savings of $129 each month. It's time for a Mintervention. Switch and save today. Get this special offer at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, January 24th, 1885, at Sioux Falls' first Scandinavian Fair, a local resident by the name of Miss Lena Hagen brings home the grand prize of the raffle, a silver toilet seat and a set of silver knives. Festivals like this were a way that groups of first and second generation immigrants could gather and remember the old country they left to start their new life in South Dakota. The festivities would usually include traditional food, games, dress, and customs that would bring back the days of yore. It's not exactly clear whether the silver toilet seat was a gag gift or held some sort of importance at the time. Although indoor plumbing had been around for a few decades, not too many households in the Dakotas could boast of actually having one. And certainly, a silver toilet seat in an outhouse would be a prime target for a robber looking for a quick buck. Well, at least the silver knives would be a terrific start to Miss Hagen's fine dining collection. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-310-5831. 800-310-5831. That's 800-310-5831.